Coming out from Sulphur Hot Springs, we headed for nearby Rocky Mountain National Park, situated just 30 minutes away. On the way, we captured some beautiful sights of various types of landscapes. On the way, we found this lake, which was most likely the Shadow Mountain Lake. It is a reservoir in the Grant County near the headwaters of the Colorado River and is created by Shadow Mountain Dam. Interestingly, this lake forms a continuous body of water with Grand Lake, which is the largest natural lake in Colorado. While driving, we suddenly spotted this cylinder of dust storm near the shore of the lake, which looked like moving from point to point as it was spinning. Later, I came to know this is called dust devil, which are like mini tornadoes but are not damaging and are created on hot, clear days, and they often do not last that long. The sun rapidly hits the barren ground or dry open shores of the lake, causing the warm, dry air to rise rapidly through the cooler air above it. As the rising air column begins to spin, it lifts the dirt and dust into that visible cylindrical shape. It was really great to spot this geoclimate event, as we have never seen anything like this before. We finally entered into the Rocky Mountain National Park through the Kawanishi entrance. This entrance is located near the north of Grand Lake. Rocky Mountain National Park has 3 more entrances. One is called Beaver Meadow Entrance, which is 4 miles west of Estes Park, and then Fall River Entrance, which is around 5 miles east of Estes Park. There is also Wild Basin Entrance as well, which is about 13 miles south of Estes Park. This park has 415 square miles of area encompassing meadows, valleys, mountains, alpine lakes, and of course, various towering peaks. It has over 350 miles of hiking trails. The longest peak in this park is called Long's Peak, which is at 14,259 feet. Although the highest peak of Rocky Mountain overall is Mount Elbert at 14,440 feet, which is only second to Mount Whitney Peak of Sierra Nevada of California. Established in 1915, this park is known for the Trail Ridge Road and the Old Fall River Road. The Trail Ridge Road is the highest continuous paved road in the United States, reaching an elevation of 12,000 plus feet. This road is called Highway to the Sky as it climbs over 4,000 feet in a matter of just minutes. 11 miles of the highway sit entirely above the tree line, giving access to Alpine tundra region. This road also crosses the Continental Divide at Milner Pass, marking the divide line of North America between East and West. The Old Fall River Road is famous for being the first automobile route to provide access to the high country of Rocky Mountain National Park. Opened in 1920, it offered the very first vehicular passage over the Continental Divide before the modern Trail Ridge Road was constructed. Today, this 11-mile unpaved one-way road is celebrated for offering a rugged, adventurous journey into the Alpine tundra. The name of this mountain is Never Summer Mountains. This is the only volcanic range in Rocky Mountain National Park. The Never Summer Mountains are a striking volcanic mountain range in this park. This range features 17 peaks over 12,000 feet, with names like Mount Cirrus, Mount Cumulus, Mount Nimbus, and Mount Stratus, which are most likely named after various names of clouds. This is located in the park's Kawanishi Valley, and you can visit the Never Summer Ranch if you want for a horseback riding. As we were heading towards Alpine Visitor Center, heavenly landscapes were gradually unfolding onto us. Lakes, snow, mountain meadows, half-frozen landscapes were all visible. The distance from the gate to Alpine Visitor Center was about 20 miles. That took us more than 45 minutes. Gradually, we were climbing heights drastically without even realizing much. But the Alpine heights were apparent by the windy, snowy, harsh weather conditions, along with sights of rocks without any visible vegetation. As far as the species of the trees, in the subalpine zone of Rocky Mountain, mainly conifers like Engelmann spruce, subalpine fir, white bark pine, bristlecone pine, limber pine, alpine larch, and various deciduous trees like quaking aspen are prevalent. Beyond that height, it is called alpine tundra, where hardly any vegetation exists, and only some cushion plants and some perennials like alpine avens, mosses, lichens, and dwarf willows are found. In these subalpine regions where we are traveling, various animals also do exist. Among mammals, elk, mule deer, moose, bighorn sheep, yellow-bellied marmots, American picas, and snowshoe hares are found. Among the predators are mountain lions, coyotes, black bears, Canada lynx, and bobcats. Among birds are songbirds like Steller's jays and American dippers. Among other birds are Clark's nutcrackers, the white-tailed ptarmigan. Then there are raptors like golden eagles and red-tailed hawks. Traveling this way, we finally reached the Alpine Visitor Center, which is located at 11,796 feet above sea level.
11,796 feet. So about 12,000 feet above sea level we are at right now. So a lot of snow. Look at that, mountains everywhere. Some are fully snow-clad, some are partially snow-clad. So this place is called Glacier Sarki. This is the birthplace of many glaciers. So many rivers and glaciers are originating from there. Look at that, this is the snow, and in the winter it will be more like more snow. And then all the spring, falls, rivers, creeks, they originate from here. So it's called Glacial Sarki. Like the Gangotri, Jamunotri in the Himalayas, where Ganga and Jamuna originates. So this is also similar origination point of several rivers and creeks in a height of 12,000 feet in Rocky Mountain. Look at the deep mountain out there. There's snow everywhere. Look at those valleys. No man's land.
Alpine Visitor Center is the highest visitor center in the US National Park system and is located at Fall River Pass on the Trail Ridge Road at about 4 miles east of Continental Divide. This visitor center opens around Memorial Day and closes around mid-October due to the heavy snow and extreme winter conditions. We can see the Mummy Range, the Fall River Valley, the Trail Ridge, the Never Summer and Medicine Bow ranges from here. Staying at this mind-blowing place for some time, we started descending back to the Grand Lake entrance to exit out of the park. On the way, waiting for us, some of the most spectacular views of Mother Nature that made us truly spellbound and wonderstruck.
In deep winter, this place will be completely filled with ice because this truly is the source of river, source of glacier.
Oh, White Mountain, the sheer grandeur of your beauty overwhelms us mankind through eternity. The irresistible summons of your summit entice our mind day and night. With the ever-changing mood and color of yours, you intrigue us as chameleon of heavens. Standing tall and upright, you encourage us to stay happy and bright. As we exit out from the park, we saw this big lake alongside. The name of this lake was Grand Lake. Honestly, its beauty and the sweet and silent setting was equally appealing, like the mountains we just passed. Exhausted with the day's journey, finally we called it a day and headed to our homestay. Next morning, we wanted to do some more adventures, and we started for Mustang mountain coaster ride. The Mustang Mountain Coaster, the newest alpine coaster in Colorado, is created by the Walker family in their historic ranch area. It is located about 65 miles northwest of Denver in the Estes Park. Their downhill coaster in the perfect mountain setting gives the rider the perfect scenic beauty and quite a bit of thrill at the same time, where the rider can get to control their own riding speed. So on this side though, we can see the mountains again. On the way, we saw a variety of landscapes including mountains, cities and meadows. One thing we're noticing, there are lots of ranch. After some time, we found we are getting surrounded by mountains and mountains again. The shapes, heights, and vegetations of those mountains were constantly changing as we are driving. Oh, look at that. Two mountains on both sides, so close, and a light line, thin road in between. So it's like a gorge. Oh mountains, neither we can escape you, nor you can avoid us in this journey. Roosevelt National Forest Board was displayed. We are passing by a creek. Look at the river. It's called Big Thompson River. The journey seemed longer than expected, but the scenic beauty around us never let us feel that for a moment. One thing I noticed, today's kids are so glued to the artificial screens, even such beauty of Mother Nature was sometimes failing to distract them. So my loving advice to all the youngsters to spend more time with the nature than with the artificial gadgets. Where we are entering the coastal. After reaching at the Mustang mountain coaster finally and parking our car, I wanted to check the ride before buying our tickets. This is where we are getting up on the track all the way to the top of the mountain, looks like. But you can keep your speed slow because they said that you can control your speed. So it's up to you how slow or fast you want to go. So go on the top, and then there is no free fall. So then there'll be, track, turns and stuff like that, and you can have your own, speed and control the descent pretty comfortably. So it's not a truly roller coaster, but it has some feels. So you can see people are lined up to see how they're going up, and you can go pretty slow. You don't have to be very fast. Hope we'll have a fun time. We finally ended up doing 3 rides, one after another, as we really liked it. Some of us did a slow descent on the track, while some member decided to go full throttle while descending, making the ride super thrilling. Okay, we are done with the Alpine coaster now. It was fun. It was fun as long as you're controlling your speed in the descent. It was not so scary, but thing is, if you throttle your speed too high when you're descending, it can get scary. So there are quite a bit of descent, and then there are twists and turns while you're descending at high speed. So if you control your speed well, it's totally cakewalk. So you can customize your own scary level or excitement level based on your appetite. 360-degree view right in the front. It is Rockies, and those little beautiful homes nestled at the base of the mountain look so beautiful. After the coaster ride, we wanted to continue on some more adventure experience, and we decided to go for a horse riding in a nearby ranch, which was just 5 minutes away from here. Okay, we have come to Sombrero Ranches and Horses. So basically, you can do horse rides here, horse and poker rides. So we just came here to try out because we never rode horses before. See the horses right in the stable. People are getting ready, geared up on the back of the horse before starting off their journey. So we'll check in a little bit, and we're also planning to do a horse ride. Hopefully it will be fun for everyone. I learned horse ride a couple months when I was like 25 years old, when I was doing my first job, many years ago. I rode, and I had the experience of pain in the body. Once you do, it pains the body after you get down. So, and you have to really follow the instructions properly to ride it comfortably. Hopefully this one will be smoother and much more professional way, and guide will be there to help us. Look at the horses up close. They are very strong and stout, healthy horses. They are not like skinny or unhealthy horses. So I think they're pretty strong.
Pretty strong and so beautiful.
All over mountain, all over the place. And then you have this beautiful stable or ranches where they do the professional rides.
Oh yeah, we have these saddlebags we can take.
So you can see the horses right on the back side of mine. Those are the horses. This is stable, and then they, check you in here in this direction, and then after you check in, you can go and get the ride the horse right there, and you will be escorted by a guide all the time, so you don't have to worry. So we're standing right in front of the horse. We're ready to get up in the horse. So I think the guide is going to help us wear the gear, and then she'll train us how to get on top of the horse. We then checked in, wore all necessary gears, and finally hop onto the back of horses one by one. We were told the name of the horse each of us were riding, and then were asked to pat them just to be comfortable with them.
to hone like an ice cream cone. If I wanted to turn port halfway up here, cross the neck in the direction I want to go.
After getting the instruction from the expert, we were ready to go riding in the mountain terrain. A guide riding in another horse took us in the front to the mountain road up and downhill for some time before we came back to the stable with a lifetime memorable experience etched in our memory forever. We then ended our adventure for the day by riding mountain cable car or gondola. Gondola or aerial tramway ride in the mountain is famous in the mountains of Colorado because of the additional thrills and unspeakable scenic beauty it passes through. We headed for Estes Park aerial tramway next. It was very hard not to get spellbound again by the picturesque outside. Aerial tram ride in Estes Park takes you to the Prospect Mountain summit. It is located just about 4 miles from the Mustang mountain coaster ride. At 8,708 feet, this tramway ride provides breathtaking aerial journey to the summit. This historic tramway offers unparalleled views of Estes Park, Rocky Mountain National Park, and the Continental Divide from the gondola. We then boarded the aerial tramway, sharing the journey to the summit in this video. Opened in 1955, this European-style cable car spans 2,630 feet and climbs 1,060 feet in just 5 minutes. You can see the Estes Park Valley down below. This is the Rocky Mountain Continental Divide snow-clad peaks you can see far behind. This side, I believe, is the Rocky Mountain National Park area. The water body you are seeing right now on the right side, far ahead, is called the Lake Estes. This is an 185-acre water reservoir created by the Olympus Dam along the Big Thompson River. After reaching at the top, we started capturing more and more footages of the extraordinary 360-degree landscapes around us. It felt like we were immersed completely in the nature's wonderland. The summit were at a height of around 9,000 feet above sea level. From the observation deck, we could view different peaks of the Rocky Mountain. The highest peak was Long's Peak at 14,259 feet. Next to Long's Peak was the second highest peak, Mount Meeker, which is often historically linked to Long's Peak as 2 years. Some of the other peaks are Taylor Peaks, Otis Peaks, Powell Peak, Thatch Top Peak, Flat Top Peak, McHenry Peak, Gable Top, Little Matterhorn, and many others. After spending time in the observation deck and at the summit, and after filling every part of our memory with those beautiful sights, we took the return trolley to reach at the bottom of the mountain. Captured some moments on the way back to the station. We were greeted with the same heavenly sights of landscapes that we experienced a while ago, but in a reverse direction and descent, giving a whole new perspective to the overall experience. And we are enjoying every moment of it. You are a body riding the trolley, or you are a soul up in the air looking down at the beauty of earth. Either way, appreciating the nature, the technological advancement, and that unknown force behind who created all this. After enough of adventures, we needed some pure fun without much adventure. So we reached a place called Fun City, which was very close by. We walked by the Fall River that was passing by right inside the property to cool and moist ourselves off from the hot, dry air. We bought entry cards for us from the counter and loaded them with some unique fun activities that we never did before. The first activity we did was called water walking balls. You will enter a plastic transparent ball which will then be inflated, and then you will be pushed into the water. We had to reach other side of the pool by crawling or however way we can, but we could not go much further, possibly because the wind was against us. But overall, it was a great fun experience. Next, we played a game called Gel Blaster, where we had to form teams and each one was given a gun loaded with full of gels. We wore some protective jackets and helmets for the head and then started shooting to one another for about 5 minutes. We found it really hits hard if it touches any bare part of your body. But overall, the game was definitely a fun activity. Next, we spent some quiet time beside the tranquil Fall River. The ever-flowing current of the river, reiterating the importance of forward movement in life, no matter what block or struggle comes ahead of us, was as if silently telling us its invincible strategy to win over every situations that come in front of it till it merges with the ocean. After staying here for a bit, we refueled ourselves for the next activity, which was the water gun shootout. 2 members have to shoot water to a specific point, and whoever can push the slider bar above to a certain point gets the gift. I believe the kids love this game. After this, it was time for a quick go-karting. We ended the Fun City experience with Gold Rush, which was a roller coaster ride, thrilling enough with some inversions and sudden twists, but overall we kind of liked it. Our next destination happened to be Flatirons. We didn't really choose this destination just because this starts with an F, like our previous spot, Fun City. So I believe this was a pure coincidence. Okay, now we are going back from the Fun City to Boulder County. In the Boulder County, there is something called Boulder Flatirons. So it's like huge sheet of rocks. That's where we are going to go and then take a look what it is all about. And on the way we have this road. Each time I was driving, the landscapes were so unique every single time, it was hard for us not to take the videos so that we do not miss any of them. The combination of color, size, shape, vegetation, water body, and various geological phenomena appeared to be unique every time we drove. Look at that beautiful creek flowing on the side. Yeah, look at the river. So all these rivers come from the glacier. So basically those pile of snow or ice, they slide to the side of a mountain and then create the glacier. And then those glacier, when they come down the lower height, since the temperature is higher in the lower level, they melt. And then they form the streams of water, which you know as creeks, rivers. And then they go further down through fork, they meet, they have tributaries. So they branch with other river, some other river fall on them, and then they finally go to ocean. We are passing through the city of Boulder, at least the Boulder County. And then on the left side, it is all flat. I think it is a city. And on the right side, if you see, there is a black, huge mountain sitting there. So the landscape is very diverse, as I can see. We haven't gone to the south of Denver yet. We plan on going there. But so far we have traveled north, northwest and west of Denver. and the landscape is so very diverse. So now look at this landscape. City and then the mountain right beside the road. It took us over an hour to cover the 44 miles from the fan city to Flatirons in the city of Boulder. This is called the Flatirons. The Flatirons are rock formations in Boulder, Colorado. There are 5 large numbered Flatirons ranging from north to south along the east slope of Green Mountain. The mountain you are seeing right now is actually called the Green Mountain, over which the Flatirons exist. It also includes the Flatirons in the Bear Peak in the south. These rocks are 290 to 296 million years old. They are a popular rock climbing location with mountain project listing many easy to hardest climbing routes. The famous climber Richard Rossiter called it the best 5.4 in the solar system. The park we are standing right now is called Chautauqua Park. The Flatirons are an iconic symbol of the city of Boulder, serving as city's signature backdrop, emphasizing the culture of adventure. Interestingly, the Flatirons were known as the Chautauqua Slabs or the Craigs in the 1900s. The origin of the current name, Flatirons, came from the settlers who noticed the resemblance it has with the old-fashioned clothing irons. Funny. The Flatirons consist of conglomeratic sandstone of the fountain formation. They were lifted and tilted into their present orientation between 80 to 35 million years ago during the Laramide orogeny. The Flatirons were subsequently exposed by erosion. Other similar manifestations of the fountain formation are found in Garden of Gods near Colorado Springs and the Red Rock Amphitheater, which we already covered in part 1. At the end of the day, we finally went back from Boulder to the B&B to rest for the night. Morning. We are going for Shirdi Sai Baba Temple in the Rockies. It is around 30 miles towards south from Denver. I think towards Colorado Springs. After paying our obeisance to Shirdi Sai Baba, we started our onward journey. Today we are going to the Royal Gorge Bridge and Park. Royal Gorge Bridge and Park is located around 2 hours to 2.5 hours from Watkins towards south direction. We are driving towards south. So far we drove towards north, northwest and west directions of Denver, going to Rocky Mountain National Park, then Estes Park, then Idaho Spring, various other locations, Boulder,
But now we are traveling down south towards Colorado Springs.
Remember I said before, no matter where you go in Colorado, you will hit a mountain. And eventually, you'll be engulfed and surrounded by mountain ranges.
See the mountains on the right with the big shadows of sun. I think the shadows from the cloud. It is very interesting. Look at the clouds in the sky, and then the sun is passing through them and casting a shadow in the mountain bed. So you see those big dark spots, those are actually shadows. These Rockies are actually igneous rock. They are a combination of igneous rock, metamorphic rock, and sedimentation rock. So in California, you have the Sierra Nevada mountain range, then Cascade mountain range. Those are mostly your, specifically your Sierra Nevada is made of granite rock. So Sierra Nevada is made from a single granite, portion from the bed of the earth, from inside the earth. But the Rockies are made of a combination of three different types of rock. They are igneous rock. Some of them are metamorphic rock, which are created through the intense pressure and many other geological factors. And then you have the sedimentation rock from the sand and other sediments. And then another thing is that these Rockies is older than the Sierra Nevada mountain range. Way more older than the Sierra Nevada and Cascade mountain range. This is around 100 million years ago this was formed. I mean, it is still evolving, but its birth time is around 100 million years ago. Sierra Nevada birth time is around 40 to 50 million years ago. And then on the east side of America, we have Appalachian. So Appalachian mountain is 400 million years ago. So Appalachian mountain in the America is the oldest mountain range, and then followed by these Rockies, which is around 100 million years ago, followed by the California ranges, the Sierra Nevada, then Cascade range. Those are around 50 to 60 to 80 million years ago. So all these three mountains, Appalachian on the east, Rockies in the central, and then Sierra Nevada and your Cascade range on the California west coast, are different in terms of the formation and their age. So Sierra Nevada is a granite rock mountain. Rockies is a combination of metamorphic, igneous and sedimentation, and Appalachian sedimentation and metamorphic. And another thing is that all granite rocks are also igneous rock, but all igneous rock are not granite rocks. So if we compare from a height standpoint, maximum peak standpoint, Rockies has the highest peak at about 14,500 feet, which is I think highest in America. And then followed by Sierra Nevada, which is also around 14,300 feet. But Appalachian has only highest peak at around 7,000 to 8,000 feet. So Appalachian sits much lower than the other two mountains. About the vegetation on the mountain. So initial in the lower height, you will see evergreens.
and then you will see the deciduous and the coniferous trees. Right? Deciduous means it will shed its leaves in the winter and then get back in the spring. And then you have coniferous like pines. And evergreens are green all year round. So in the mountains of Appalachian and also in the lower area of Rockies and Sierra Nevada, you will see a lot of evergreen and deciduous and coniferous. But if you go higher, that higher area is called Alpine heights. Alpine, the word Alpine means it is at a height when no normal tree vegetation can exist. It's very cold. It's always cold, always windy, inhabitable, even for the trees. So that height is called Alpine height. So the word Alpine has come from the Alps mountain of Europe. But this term is used for any mountain that is very tall. So the Alpine heights means if it is over, let's say, 10,000 feet. So in those heights, there will be no trees or anything. So Rockies has way more alpine region and tundra region than the other mountain. After some tectonic technicalities and data points, it was finally time for us to immerse completely in this mountainous extravaganza. Each side of Colorado have its own beauty of the mountains. You see, the mountains are different in different ways. We are about 45 minutes away from the Royal Gorge Region Park. So the snow in the Sierra Nevada is more, I think, wet and more icy. But the snow here in Rockies is arid, dry, and little fluffy. This place is extremely dry. Wherever we are going in Colorado, be it Boulder, Denver, National Park, Estes Park, or in the south, Colorado Spring, everywhere we are finding it extremely dry. So if you don't drink enough water, don't use the lip balm and all, you will face problem. If you are traveling here, we recommend you bring plenty of water to drink throughout the day to keep you hydrated. And also pack lip balm Vaseline to keep your lip and skin moisturized. We had a very hard time dealing with the sore and chapped lips for most of our journeys here. Part of the reason is this because this is a desert area.
In 1 mile, turn right onto US 50 West toward Canyon City.
Feels like we are traveling through a desert. You can feel the deserty, the atmosphere is so dry, hot. Today I am finishing this vlog here. We'll come back with the next part of our journey in the next vlog. If I showed something wrong or said something wrong or inappropriate, my sincere apologies to all and everyone involved. Wishing you all the best in life I bid goodbye for now, and please stay tuned for the next part of this journey.